So we've got a Kubey fixed blade here today, and Kubey has several fixed blade designs, and I'll give you the link to Kubey Knife's site. And you also note that you can buy Kubey knives on White Mountain Knives. You probably can buy them, I believe, also on Amazon. My issue with Amazon is I don't like dealing with third-party sellers. As long as that's the Kubey as the seller, that's fine. Also, on Amazon, I have to pay sales tax. I don't pay sales tax on White Mountain Knives, and I don't pay shipping. That makes a difference to me. So this is the 240, and oh, discount on White Mountain Knives is also LTK. There is a discount, 10% discount on Kubey knives. I'll give you the discount code down here. I forgot if it's Love Them or Love Them Knives or what it is, but I'll put it down here on the screen. I'll also put it down below. I'll put the links to both White Mountain and Kubey. You take your choice. There'll be a discount code for 10% off. This is the 240. This is a big old D2 blade. And one of the viewers on this channel, his name is John Smith. Believe it or not, there is a John Smith that actually exists. And he got this knife and he thought it was pretty dang cool. It is a hoss. Look at that full tang D2 going through there, and it's got some weight to it. It does have some weight to it. It's got like a little thumb ramp up here. The ergos are pretty comfortable. It's a real hoss. It's almost like a bead black. I don't know. This finish is funky, and it's been funky since I got it. I don't know that I care. I Windexed it off, and that didn't help. But, do I care? It's a $57 knife. Minus 10%. It's, like $52 or whatever delivered. So it's a budget fixed blade. And let's do this right now because it looks like some heavy blade stock. And it is this 0.19. It's 4.8 millimeter blade stock. Okay, almost 5 millimeter blade stock. 15.7, 0.62, 0.62 as far as the total thickness. So it fills the hand, no doubt about that. See that? Yeah, it is contoured. G10. This just happens to be the brown. But yeah, and I got this not only at his urging, but also because I thought the blade shape makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, to me it does. Well, let's get a piece of paper while we're messing with that and see if it'll cut anything. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, that's really sharp. Wow. Okay. I hadn't done that before, I don't think. So, yes, it's very sharp blade. Let me see if I can even try and get thickness behind the edge, and I'm not seeing as good as I used to. Get up here, come on, just right behind the edge. 0.02. So what would that be? 0.5 millimeter. So here's the sheath to it, a Kydex type of sheath, not really a G-clip. And you could run your belt through there. You could also undo the hardware here and change the position, the carry position on it. I don't see a, there it is. Is there a little drain hole down here? Yeah, in here. Knife goes in the sheath. It doesn't really snap. It just pushes, and there's, it's solid in there. But it doesn't really snap into place like a lot of them do. And so that's a little disconcerting when I first pushed it in there. It's like, is it really seated? But yeah, but no, it's not difficult to disengage the sheath, which makes me a little nervous. What would it take to dislodge it? But it seems pretty solid on there. Easy to take that off, though. Comes in a box. and just, you know, paper and I think a little bit of microfiber cloth in there. Pretty heavy plastic in there as well. Weight. This has got some weight to it though. It's a chunk of steel. Yeah, 9.7 ounces. So there's a lot of fixed blades that are, well, there's some that are heavier, but that's pretty substantial at 275 grams. Now, with the sheath, let's weigh it that way as well. Come here. If we can do that. 348 grams. Let's roll it back around. 2 ounces. Okay, 12.29 ounces total. How big is it? It's a pretty good sized knife. Well, it's over 5 inches blade length. It's 5 1/4 at, what do we got? 13 and a half, almost 13 and a half. You got 25 and a half overall length at 10 1/8 inches. So, you know, 10-inch knife, 5 1/4 inch blade, sharp out of the box. It's got some weight to it, got some heft. I think it could probably take some pretty good punishment there. And these scales, looks like they're attached via like a number 8 Torx, so you might be able to take these off. The ergos are pretty good because it's pretty neutral here all the way through. Reverse grip is comfortable as well, and you've got a lanyard hole here at the end. There's my balance on the knife right there. So yeah, it feels pretty well balanced in the hand. Blade shape, like I said before, it makes a lot of sense. Piercing, slicing should be pretty usable. I mean, this is not for, you know, if you're really trying to save weight in your pack, though. This is pretty substantial weight-wise. Oh yeah, I was moving the screw on the other side, but let's see if we can just pop these screws out. And break it away and pull this one out too. Okay. There's the scale, G10. That's pretty old, substantial scale right there, isn't it? And so, yeah, it does have a cutaway in the middle. Skeletonized a little bit. Not much. That's why you got a lot of weight there, but it's got to be strong. Yeah, it's not really, you know, it's not real sharp, but it's not finished that well. I mean, it's not rounded or chamfered off, whatever, but okay, but it's covered regardless. I guess if you want to take these scales off and tie rope or some attachment around here to use this as a spear or that kind of thing, you could do that. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're tightened down. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're solid. Fixed blade time, 240, good in the hand, nice balance to it, lots of blade. D2. Don't know the Rockwell on this, but we've Rockwelled some of the other Kubey D2 blades, and they were within, the green zone, the acceptable zone on this. And at this kind of price, it's a pretty solid knife with G10, should be pretty indestructible. It's definitely strong, and it's definitely solid. Some of these knives now coming out from Kubey and others are really a solid bargain because they have sharp blades, good quality tool steel on them, and really great usable design, or at least this one does. And we will judge them one by one. And we have others coming this way, so we're going to do some more fixed blades. All right, thank you so much for hanging out and looking at the Kubey 240, KU240. And you know what we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.